I want to take a look at this footage of Alizhan from 2019 when he was in the 80 kilogram class, and there were some absolutely insane matches in this world championship. So we're going to see his right arm matches first. He just flashes the dude from Iran. Now he's going against Dobrin. Now you'll see his style on the right is completely different than his style on the left. Here he's top rolling. He tends to go to a very open top roll on the right arm. Look at him getting turned palm under. I believe he elbow fouled there. But there's some like absolute wars he had on the right arm. But you'll see his left arm matches where he just completely dominates everyone. But on the right arm, he has some ridiculous wars. This is a good match. He's got one foul, so he can't foul again. He starts kind of with a top roll. His wrist is getting cracked back, but he's got a lot of side pressure still. Now he's going to try and transition to the press. Look at the absolute strain on his face. Look at that transition. Absolutely insane. Dobrin has to elbow foul at the last second in the losing position. That's a win for Alizhan. I wonder if he'll compete on his right arm at East versus West. I'm curious. I think people would want... Okay, look at Samusha just easily beat him. But I think people would be interested in seeing him compete on the right, although his level is not as high as it is on the left. As we know, his left is a stronger arm. But look at this absolute war against this Bulgarian guy. He gets his wrist cracked back, but he's just dragging, kind of pronating with his wrist back, and he's going to try and transition to a press. This is a war. That is a win for sure. Looks like another elbow foul in a losing position for his opponent, just like the Romanian guy did. There's a win for Alizhan, but he lost to Samusha, so he can't lose again or it's over. He's going against Vadim Akbarov. This guy just was doing some training with Denis Saplenkov. If you look at, I guess, the Body Mania YouTube channel. Look at that hand position from Vadim. It's completely dominant, but his elbow hops up here. That was a micro adjustment, and they call that a foul. See, if that was East versus West, they probably wouldn't call a small foul like that doesn't have a significant impact on the match, or at least that's how they describe it in the rules. Like micro fouls will not be called, but obviously in WAF, every single micro foul is going to be called. I guess he protested that call and they restarted it. So they go to the strap. It looked like they were about to stop the match, the referees at the start, but they didn't. So look at Alizhan, so stretched out. Ridiculous King's move. Imagine if he did this on the left. His style is completely different on the left compared to the right. I heard that he had broken his right arm early in his career. I'm not sure if that's true. I'm not sure if that was in a match or what the context is on that, but I've heard some people say that. There's a win for Alizhan. Now let's see him go against this Lithuanian guy. I believe he loses his match. Fantastic hand position from the Lithuanian, but Alizhan just holding on with side pressure. Wow. Look at this. Transitions from like a flop, like a dragging pronation with his wrist back into like a King's move. Look at this transition here into a pretty nasty King's move where he's palm up, but he's trying to transition to get his shoulder behind it to press, and he fouls. Let's look at the restart. He fouls again. So he loses on the right arm. Not sure what place. I don't know if that was top 3. Maybe it was top 5, or maybe not, depending how many people were in the class. But now you're going to see him just dominate everyone in this weight class on the left arm. Flash pin. Like nothing happened there. Flash pin again. It's the Romania guy. Another quick pin against the Russian guy. Now he's going against Betkili from Georgia. Pretty comfortable pin. Betkili able to stop him slightly, but Alizhan way too strong. Now this is the final match, I believe. He has to beat Betkili again for the World Championship. And he gets the win. So just goes to show the difference between his left and his right. But even his right, he's doing some seriously impressive transitions and just not giving up, even in some pretty nasty, ugly positions where he's still able to win the match. But yeah, I thought that was some very interesting footage. Would you want to see Alizhan compete on the right arm as well? I'm curious what would be a good match for him. And hit like and subscribe, guys.